mic or no mic?
No mic.
No mic.
No mic? All right.
Your voice is hard already.
All right.
You got a project.
Yes. But as you will see, I'm also one of the speakers. During my speak, I will use the mic. But later on for that. Now, I think I introduced myself before the meeting to every one of you, but not everyone knows everyone, so let's get to know each other a little bit better. Raise your hand if you're not a member yet of Toastmasters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, raise your hand now if you are a member for less than 1 year. Oh wow, lots of people, lots of people.
You can raise your hand.
Now raise your hand if you're between 1 year and 5 years. Okay. More, between 5 years and 10 years? More than 10 years? You cannot raise your hand twice. I said between 5 and 10. How many years?
Okay.
How many years?
11.
11, wow. An applause for me. In this room, we have veterans and we have new blood. Now, what I want you to ask is, please, everyone close your eyes. Relax. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And now, with your eyes closed, I want you to ask yourself a question. Why am I here? And I'm not talking about the universe and stuff. I'm talking about here right now. Why are you in this TLI today? Why are you coming to Toastmasters? Maybe because you didn't have nothing else better to do. Maybe because you wanted to improve your English. Maybe because there was a pretty guy and you wanted to meet him. Who knows? This is, the answer is just going to stay with you and it's just for you. Now you can open your eyes again. The key here is that the reason why you're here, don't forget. The key here is that you made a choice, and that's why you're here. And the choice we made influence what we do with our life and our time, which is the most precious resource that we have. Now, there are two major schools of thoughts about time. On one side, there's the Newtonian school of thoughts about time, which states that time is a measurable resource. There's only 24 hours in the day and you can only do so much things during that period. Now, on the other hand, there's a guy, maybe you heard about him, called Einstein. And he thought that time was relative. He even went on to say that past, present, and future is just a stubbornly persistent illusion. And what did he mean by that? He meant that, in his opinion, everyone always has just as much time as they need. And that's why sometimes time seems to go so slow, and sometimes so fast. So the way you spend your time is about prioritizing and not wasting your time. How many times you've been with your girlfriend, boyfriend, kids, wife, husband, how many times you've been in your job, how many times you've been in the Toastmaster meetings, but you weren't really here. Your mind was somewhere else. So today I'm going to encourage you all, since you made the choice to come here, not to just hear what people say, but to listen. Because you don't want to waste what is most precious for you and for me and for everyone else, which is time. By the end of the day, we'll be on track. Now, without further ado, as many of you know, the new people don't, but as many of you know, Toastmasters is a huge international organization. We are mostly here to improve our public speaking skills. And in order to improve, this huge organization has set up a structure. Because without structure, there's going to be just chaos. Now, chaos for me is okay. I'm Italian, I'm used to it, but that's another story. I'm not going to explain to you how this structure works and how all these roles and what they're going to do, I'm going to pass the mic, ideal mic, imaginary mic, to the general evaluator of the meeting. And the general evaluator of the meeting is always him, because we said he's going to come from Brunei, so we're going to give him as much work as possible. So he has to talk all the time. So you'll hear him talk now and later, and then he's going to train us. It's going to be the Anna show. Ladies and gentlemen, the general evaluator.
Alright, good morning everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
Alright, I'm excited to be here. So I'm taking the role as a general evaluator. For different countries and different clubs, they run it differently. So I'm actually quite excited to see how you run this role. For some of you who are not a member yet, let me explain a little bit why we have evaluations in this meeting. You see, Toastmasters is a peer-to-peer learning. No one is a teacher here and everyone tries to learn from each other. And that's why with all these roles that we're in here, we try to practice and improve ourselves a little bit every time during the meeting. And as an evaluators, they want to improve as well. Hence, there is a role of a general evaluator. So if you put it in the context of the school, right? So all the evaluators today perform like someone like a teacher, and the general evaluator performs like a principal. It's like just to give you some notes on how you can improve on that. So for myself as a general evaluator, I don't do the evaluations all by myself. I have a team of evaluators which would be led by a grammarian, an art counter, timer roles, and even a banner counter. So I believe later on they will introduce their roles individually. For myself, I will evaluate on how they give feedback and especially how we run the whole meeting as well. Now, when it comes to feedback, it's easy to criticize, it's easy to point out things that we don't like about certain things. But I think sometimes if we can have the skill to put this feedback to someone else in a more positive manner, then they would be able to take it easier. So that's what we call constructive feedback in a very positive manner. And that's what I'll be looking out for in the meeting today. So all the best to everybody, and I will be giving my reports, leading my evaluator teams towards the third part of the meeting then. So until then, let me pass the floor back to Christian, then you'll be able to introduce every role players as well. Alright, thank you very much.